What's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris, we come back at y'all with another vid, guys. Alright, we're in the car vlog all the ways to the malls vlog. That's right. Well, gotta be on the road. We got an event to go on later this today, but we're in the car vlog because today's release, I think, is a lot of people are going to be somewhat kind of taken back by. I mean, for any OG head out there that's been into sneakers for over 10 years, you guys will probably remember the Ferrari 14s. And I even remember when those first came out, those were very limited, very sought after, even though 14s has never been kind of like, oh, gotta have it type of silhouette. But with an all red shoe, especially an all red shoe back like 10 years ago, those would have went crazy. Any all red shoes went crazy back in the day. I don't know about now. Now maybe it's a little bit kind of like but still, so Ferrari 14s, they seem to be somewhat kind of limited. Like about 20,000 pairs is going to be on Sneakers app alone. Now, I think there's going to be more than the 2014 pair because at least they're making GS sizes. And almost every retail store that I know probably got pairs. But when I was talking to some people, they said it's like pretty limited. Like maybe like 1 or 2 size run depending on the stores. Maybe some stores have more than the others. But either way, yeah, if you guys want these, you're going to have to put a little bit of footwork in. You're going to have to, it'll probably be some L's. It's probably gonna be some L's because I took all L's, man. I took all L's on JD. I didn't get EA, in-store EA. It looks like it's sold out like pretty quickly, and the app was crashing, and I couldn't even get through the queue. Oh, it was annoying. So took all L's on that, and then I took L's on like Hibbits. Flex app was a hot mess. You already know about Flex app. You know I hate that damn app. But took all L's on Hibbits and all that, so it just kind of is what it is. So I mainly have to rely on sneakers, and we already know how that's end up gonna be. But hey, we're gonna go to the malls. Maybe you can be able to catch a pair here and there. Maybe grab a little unclaimed pair. We'll see what happens, man. If not, then just another L on the road. Here we got like a silver box, and here it is, the red Ferraris. We did already take a look at these kind of early, but I still say, man, these are a go. These are fire. Look at this thing. Look at this, the suede. Got the Ferrari logo emblem right there. Of course, the Jordan tag on the tongue, and of course on the back, get the Roman numerals 14XIV. Got the baby Jumpman on the toe box, and of course the carbon fiber. Man. These, I remember when these came out, these things came out, 2015, 14, some of that. So when these came out, these were pretty limited. Like only certain stores had them. It wasn't like, I think they had more pairs this time for the second release, but it seems like it's still pretty limited. So I have a feeling these probably gonna sell out. I mean, it's not gonna be as easy how like some of these shoes that's been coming out lately, like the 4s and all that. And I'll be very surprised these are sitting. They might have like extra pairs and stuff like that in some stores, but they're not gonna be like crazy sitting. So if I were you guys, if you guys can get these, grab them if you want them. I'm not sure how the resale is gonna end up being. Is looking kind of fluctuated. You know, it's probably gonna be around that mid 200s. These things retail for like what, 210, 215. I end up taking L's, and that's fine. Maybe I can get these things later down the road. Look, it kind of look like some brake lights right there in the back. The stretch out 23 and that tire look. Got the number rules right there in the bottoms. The 14s though, they feel like light. They feel light, but yeah, man, I'm happy these came back out. You know, we haven't seen these in a long time. Be careful with the suede here because this look kind of faded. So if you guys clean this up, don't mess it up. That's all I say. Try not to mess it up, but it's smooth though, smooth and clean. So you guys let me know you cop. Right, guys, so it looks like it was like all L's today, like L's on JD Sports, L on Hibbits, Detail LR. I know I was in the area, so I was like, why not try it? L's on sneakers, all that. It seemed like it was pretty limited. It was only about maybe 21,000 pairs or some of that, so still pretty limited. And remember, they did come in men's and GS sizes. So I'm actually pretty happy that I end up getting, not a retail pair, but for, I had to pay a little early for them. So that's okay. I had to pay a little bit of the resale, and that's fine. I want to have these in the collection, the Ferrari 14s. I wasn't able to get the 2014, so, it's okay. I had to pay a little bit what market is right now. Now, market is still pretty high. They're right around like 300 to high 200s, depending on sizes, of course. And then obviously they kind of went up after all the sneaker L's and all that. But hey, I think if you guys can be a little bit patient, maybe in about a week or two or so, we could see these things go down just a little bit. Because I really wanted to pay like maybe 250 or like 200. I would rather pay retail. But it is what it is, man. We take L sometimes, and then it just is what it is. It's a Ferrari 14. It is kind of like a Covenant fan favorite colorway, as I've been saying. Make sure you guys check out all the review videos I did for these things, man. Because, like I said, I think they're a nice shoe. I'm glad to finally have these in the collection. So you guys let me know, did you guys end up copping the Ferrari 14s? I mean, you might see maybe some, early, or not early, but like, extra unclaimed pairs. So if you guys can go to maybe your local area, they might have pairs. I think Finish Line's doing like at 5 p.m. And then like, I think Foot Locker's doing about probably the same thing, like about like 5 p.m. or even the next day. So maybe you might get lucky and get like, some unclaimed pairs or some of that. We'll have to wait and see, man. But hey, if you guys were able to get these things, congrats. If not, then hey, I took a L too, guys. It just kind of is what it is, all right? Anyway, guys, just want to say, guys, I'll see you guys in Detroit SneakerCon. Just want to say, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.